People remember that night and how it shook their home.
It's been 1 year since the blast heard across Southampton County. 1 year since a propane gas explosion inside of the Berkeley Court Apartments eventually took the life of 59-year-old Michael Wiggins. I still remember that day arriving to a community filled with fear and confusion.
I don't know what it is, but something has hit our house. I don't know if somebody's ran into our house. Yes. We're scared to look.
And cluttered with debris. Insulation and glass littering this residential parking lot. The smell of soggy burnt wood filling the air. But today the site looks a lot different after the property was demolished, disappeared from sight. But for residents, the trauma they experienced that night still lingers.
A lot of individuals had some post-traumatic stress, like worried about what might happen next.
Franklin City Manager Amanda Jarrett says it's been an uphill battle getting the Berkeley Court Apartments back to stable living.
It was a really frustrating time for the entire city staff.
Following the explosion, hot water was cut off to the entire community for months. I spoke with a resident named Tawanda who didn't want to show her face on camera, but says she's never been compensated for the inconvenience.
At that very moment, everybody's lives changed.
And she's upset that Severn Companies, the apartment community's management group, didn't commemorate the anniversary of Wiggins' death. How does that make you feel as a resident?
Unsafe, like they don't care. Like they don't care. Like it was a life that was taken. That should mean something.
Severn Companies is currently facing 2 lawsuits. The first, filed on behalf of a woman living next door to the apartment that exploded. The neighbor is requesting $25 million, claiming she experienced severe burns. The second is a wrongful death lawsuit filed by the Wiggins family. They're requesting $105 million. Severn sent me this statement in response, saying they've worked diligently to support residents, and then it goes on to say they cannot comment on any ongoing litigation, but that after the incident, they provided residents with contact information to various counseling services. And while the city says this tragedy did spark an important conversation surrounding propane gas safety, overall, it will be remembered as a pivotal and terrifying moment in the city's history.
It shook houses in Southampton and in Isle of Wight as well. It was such a strong explosion. So people will remember it for years.
And in that wrongful death lawsuit, they did request a trial by jury, although no trial date is set yet. In Franklin, I'm Penny Commit, News 3.